We have two main priorities when we're updating our voter list. The first is that any eligible voter in Jefferson County is on that list. We want to make it as easy as possible for eligible voters to register to vote. Check out our video on how to register to vote to get more information about the number of different ways you can get on our voter lists. The second equally important objective is that we don't have any ineligible voters on our voter rolls. And we take that very seriously because it's directly related to our election integrity. So here's how we do that. When someone registers to the vote for the first time, we're confirming a few things. First of all, we immediately make sure that they are a citizen of the United States. We've got to confirm citizenship, and we're able to do that in several different ways. The second is we confirm age. We make sure that that person's at least 16 in order to be registered to vote, and at least 18 in order to vote in the next election that's coming up. So we make sure we've got their exact birth date and are able to know how old they're going to be so that they are eligible to be registered, and then if they're 18 by the next election, eligible to vote as well, and we'll mail them a ballot if they are. We then are regularly making updates to our list. So monthly, we get a list from the Colorado Department of Public Health, which gives us recent deaths, death certificates. We use those to remove any dead people from our list. We are also daily getting updates from the prison systems, federal and state prison systems, and we ensure that any incarcerated felons are not sent ballots. They are not eligible to vote if they are incarcerated for a felony. On the other hand, someone who is now out of incarceration, on parole perhaps, is eligible to vote. So we make sure we're updating that in both directions, that we're making people ineligible if they're not eligible because they're incarcerated, or that we're putting them back on the list if they are eligible to vote. We also are regularly checking the United States Postal Service change of address to make sure that if someone isn't just forwarding their mail because they're living somewhere else for a month, but has actually moved, that we're making those updates accordingly. We also have partnerships with dozens of different states. We're looking at their voter registration lists to ensure that there aren't duplicate records. Someone might have moved and forgotten to tell us, at which point we're able to see that and update their records for them. And finally, we're processing incoming voter cancellation. Someone moves and tells us, or their son goes off to college and tells us, or their daughter is transferred to a different military post and is telling us. We're processing that all as they come in and making sure we're staying up to date with it. Take this very, very seriously, because having strong voter lists, accurate voter lists of only eligible voters, is our first step in ensuring the integrity of our elections.